Safety. It's a big thing in the workshop. If you don't feel safe doing something, or you just don't feel comfortable, don't do it. You're the only person who can keep you safe. And if you don't do it, no one else can.
Well, friends, I thought I'd show you a close-up of my duplicating system. It consists of a table, this table here. It consists of some overhead centers. These are directly over the lathe, and in these I can put a master. And this is a master, something that you've turned and you really like, and so on most copiers the master ends up being a flat board with the profile. I thought it would be easier to be able to use something that you turned, so you know it's the right shape, it's what you want, and you can mount it in here between these centers. And now the block with the ends finished, I finished the ends, and you'll notice here these little grooves. You see, first I do this end, and I put these in just using a skew chisel, so that when I turn it around and put it in my chuck, the dovetails fit in those. So this end ends up aligned perfectly with this end. This I mount here. I have a mandrel in the headstock of in the collet chuck here. Now it's important that I line up the ends with the blank, so I just use a square to sight across and line this one up and that one, and the same on the other end. Now if, as is sometimes the case, they're not exactly the same length, I'll line up one end and I'll turn just down to here, then I'll line up the other end and I'll turn the other end and blend them together. So all I'm doing with this copying attachment here is I'm cutting with this bottom cutter here, and this is the stylus. This rests against the master and prevents it from going any further in, and so that way I can copy along a profile and rough out this bottom one. It's not a finished surface, but it removes most of the bulk, and I'll show you that now. The stylus is getting close to touching the master on the top, so I'll take smaller cuts here and just keep edging it in until the stylus is now touching here on the master, and it won't really cut any further in. take my time here. There, nicely roughed out. Show you that. There. Now, I will remount this between here and with my smoothing scraper, you remember it here, I will just blend all this profile together and sand it and finish it. Simple as that. Here we have a different profile. New master. Just mount it between centers. And tighten it in place. Pick up a new blank. Here's a new blank. The ends are finished, just like the other one. I've made this so that it accepts an O-ring, just to add a little more drive, and the O-ring will expand and center the block better. Now we have to align so the left of the master and the block are in line, and this one is sticking out a little bit more, so I'm going to do this end first, and I'll pick this point here at the point to stop, and then I'll adjust this and turn this other end. All right. Okay, so now I've aligned the right hand side. There now, I've roughed this out. All I have to do now is smooth this and shape around here, around this bead, and I'll do that with my smoothing scraper. But the duplicator is working very well, as you can see. Now I recently created a cutter for cutting wood as well, and that's working very well now too. So I'll make another little video showing it cutting some wood later. But first I'm going to finish off these, and we'll see about posting it with a little intro later.